Good morning, people. Wanted to make this video real quick because I just got off work, trying to get some sleep, trying to eat something real quick, and I know that if I make the video too long, then people's attention span is probably not going to allow them to watch the whole video. So, real quick, the whole Colin Kaepernick boycotting the NFL movement that's starting to pick up steam. I'm really happy about that. I think that there's no black person who enjoys the NFL or a white person who sympathizes with issues that the average African American faces in this country should be able to sit and enjoy a football game or any kind of entertainment by people who believe that someone standing up for the disenfranchised, somebody standing up for the least of his own people, is somehow worthy of being ostracized, when you can still have a felony on you for actually committing a crime and work in the NFL. You can beat women and work in the NFL. You can fight dogs and work in the NFL. You can, what else? You can have DUIs and work multiple DUIs and even kill somebody behind one of your DMIs, or DUIs, sorry, Dante Stallworth, and still work in the NFL. Look, do I think that everybody should be put out that has some kind of felonious past or something? No. But if you're telling me that you can be an actual felon and be employed by the NFL, but if you speak out against cruelty against black people, we don't have a place for you. Cruelty against animals, yes. Cruelty against black people, no, we don't have a place for you. And why is it necessary for people to boycott? Why should you boycott? Reason why is America has prided itself on not being the bully, but beating up the bully. That's the reason why we're in all these foreign wars. It's the reason why we fought for our independence initially from Great Britain, because they're bullies. They treat people bad. We go and we beat up the bullies. It's the reason why we have sanctions against North Korea and the lot, because we don't believe that you should treat your people with unkindness. That's what we believe. That's what we say we believe. Yet, when it comes to African Americans, we can give you facts and show you that black men are arrested or killed at an exponentially higher rate than their white counterparts. And what you do instead is say, or what some do instead is say, well, they must have been doing something, right? Colin Kaepernick decided that he was going to take a stand and that he was not going to stand for a ceremony that talks about how great America is, without holding America to those great expectations. And some people want us to just shut up and just say America's great and never ever check America on what it's not doing that's great. Here's the problem with being a hero. If you never are checked, if you never do any self-reflection, how can you really call yourself a hero? What's the difference between being a hero and being a bully? If everything that you do is right, so you believe, and you never ever hold what you do up against the light of truth and transparency, how can you tell whether you are actually a bully or a hero? You can't. So those people who are saying that black people just need to shut up and be quiet and be satisfied with our lot, we can't do that. Colin Kaepernick isn't saying kill Whitey. He's not saying he hates America. What he's saying is that if you want me to be proud of this country, give me a reason to be proud of this country. Stop denying what we see every day and actually actively participate in the healing of my people. Don't expect me to go out here and play this game and not acknowledge the fact that While I'm here running around on this football field making you billions of dollars, my brother, my cousin, my uncle, my nephew is one busted tail light or scared police officer away from not coming home. If we don't stand up for people who are standing up for us, then who will? If you call yourself a sympathizer of black issues, if you love black people, if you have one black friend that you love, then you should be on board with this boycott as well. So please, hey, preseason games as well. Look, I'm even going so far as not playing fantasy football. And, I love playing fantasy football, but there's things that's more important than football. So on football Sundays, on those Thursday night games, on the Monday night games, let's find something else to do. Let's get together. Let's get a group together and decide we're going to go watch a movie. Let's go decide we're going to commune with one another. Make our absence known. Let's let them see what happens when you treat somebody who's sticking up for us as if they're a felon. Worse than a felon. Worse than a criminal, because criminals still have jobs in the NFL. Ask the Cowboys and the Bengals. So, hey, look. Kaepernick, if this just so happens to reach you, we got your back. We are definitely in your corner. You don't have to say anything. We see it. And if they're going to marginalize you and tell you that your services are no longer needed in the NFL because you're taking a stand for people who need you to take a stand for them, then we're going to show them that they obviously don't care about the 70% of their employees that happen to be African American and their fans, that the fan base of each and every team. So, hey, everybody, let's boycott. Let's get on this thing. Shoot, let's have boycott parties and wear jerseys of your favorite teams. Don't go out and buy none. If you got them already, wear jerseys, wear T-shirts of your favorite team and show ourselves watching something else on TV, watching Friday or watching something culturally diverse, right? Or that basically is showing our culture. Let the NFL see that we got other things that we could be doing other than patronizing a league that obviously doesn't care about us. All right, I'm out.